I'm trying to get Botox, and they're saying that I can't, and she's booked. And I'm just like, guys, I can't. I need some Botox.
Don't make you do it yourself.
I will. You know what I mean? I'll order that shit online. Also, you know what else I like recently saw, and I'm kind of obsessed with it? Has anyone seen these like salmon sperm facials where they like inject salmon sperm into your fucking face? So gross. But I'm kind of into it. I'm like into anything at this point.
Yeah.
Why not? Just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy, guys.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best.
Oh, you know what I was just going to tell you?
What?
Do you have an iPhone? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the latest update?
I haven't updated because I'm just mad at everything. Why?
I'm mad at everything always. Yes, because motherfucker, the email thing that they have now does your email look like this? Like where there's like primary and like a little shopping cart and a little message thing and a little horn.
No.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is or how this happened, but it literally like says that I have 11 emails, but I just got onto this here computer to come talk to you right here on Zoom. And I have over 1,000 emails.
Oh my God.
So when I was traveling, I have 1,180 emails.
Wow.
When I was traveling, I was using just email on my phone, but it doesn't count. It's just like, it's too confused. I don't like it. It's too fucking confusing. And I'm annoyed.
Because it probably doesn't count people responding to
doesn't.
threads.
And it doesn't count what they deem to be like junk email. Even if it's like they put stuff into, guys, it's whatever. Who cares?
I already have a bug up my ass about email chains because, and I think it's like, again, I think it's a generational thing, but like when you're doing work with a group, like a collaborative work, like somebody can start an email thread or chain on Gmail, say, about like apples. Do we like apples? And then somewhere along the line, someone starts asking about horses. And do we like horses? And we're talking about horses. And then next thing you know, the chain is like 700 reply alls long. And someone's talking about back to school or whatever. And I'm like, bitch, it is free to start a new chain. No one charges you to start a new email with a subject that pertains to what you are talking about. Please start a new email.
I mean, I was a little lost with your using horses and whatever but I do understand what you're saying when I think about some chain emails that you and I are on.
Yeah. And I'm
for
just like, just start
business purposes where I'm just like, what are we talking about? What?
Right.
Like, I don't know. This is a whole new thought. It's a whole new thought.
Right. And it's free. It's not like they charge you per subject line. They don't charge you at all. So just start a new one. Because that way, and some people are masters of like controlling their inbox and they like immediately label everything and put it in priorities and all. I know that. I am not that person. I'm gonna search my inbox every time using the search bar. And if you want to talk about horses, you're gonna make it very hard for me. Like Gmail already condenses things all the time and makes it sometimes impossible to see. Like you can see that there's a response, but you can't click on it and get it to show you what's in the response. I don't know. I mean, it's nuts.
No, everything's impossible. Everything's impossible. Everything's impossible.
And the amount of spam is insane. And also, this is just, I'm assuming, maybe this person's listening, whoever gave some person my personal phone number in connection with asking things about this podcast, I hate you. I hate you. Because that person then gave my phone number to other people.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
People like are now calling me being like, hey, are you interested in having like this person that invented this lotion on your podcast? And I'm like, no, and don't call me. like, email the podcast, my darling, please. Not to be super cranky, but one person was just like, oh, I'm sure it'd be fine to give her phone number. I have her phone number. And now a bunch of people have my phone number. And they're like, do you want to talk to this person who owns a shoelace company? And I'm like,
No, I don't.
I mean, I might.
No,
I love
we don't know.
shoelaces, but not if you call me about it, because I have phone call phobia, and I pick who I give my phone number to.
Well, you're really good about that. You know, you
just give it out. Do you want to say it right now?
It's, you know what?
Don't say your phone number on the podcast.
Dude, what the fuck? I don't know. I have what the hell happened? I have 4,000. My God.
Someone who has your phone number will call you if it's important.
I mean, everybody has my phone number. It's like unfucking real. Like, let's be real.
Oh my God. Well, we're late this week, and it wasn't because you were sick. It was because you were working, which is great.
Yeah.
Except now you're exhausted.
I'm okay. I flew back because I literally flew back so that we could do this podcast today because I was just like.
That was nice of you.
Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Well, here's the good news. It's rainy as hell here, so it would have been miserable if you stayed anyway.
Oh, yeah. I had one nice day, so that was nice. I had one like shiny, beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cold and rainy. I got to see you for like 8 minutes on the one nice day.
We did. For one, we saw each other. Hold on. I have 4,000 emails.
Busy's very distracted by her growing email inbox.
I have a lot to do today and tomorrow. A lot to do today and tomorrow to get ready for this trip. My big trip.
I know. That's exciting. I'm glad you're going on a trip. Guess what? You're going to get a lot of fucking emails when you're on that trip too.
Well, I gotta like.
Nobody will care. You need to put an out of office response.
Yeah.
And be like, if this is really important, email someone who will text me that there's an email.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking in here.
I'm kind of done with it, I guess.
I feel you. I used to diligently, I mean, I can't even imagine if I had 4,000 emails, I'd be like in a ball on the floor. I'm sure a lot of them aren't important at all, but I'm sure the anxiety of trying to figure out what is important is very stressful.
Well, kind of.
I used to answer everything and now I don't because like so many things are just like spam. Like it's like you get spam, like, you know, here's a coupon for whatever hardware store that you never asked for the fucking coupon. But so many people are also like spam. Like they're just throwing shit out there, just reaching out about weird stuff that it has nothing to do with me. And I'm just like, oh God. And then I guess I can just not answer. So many people have never answered an email from me.
I mean, truly, like that's what I always think. I'm like, why am I going above and beyond? You know what I mean? No one seems to fucking care about me. No, that's not true. That's not true.
And like now it makes me feel charitable to those people because I'm like, they were just overwhelmed at that time like I am right now. And I just can't answer about like everything about
everything.
Like, I don't even know.
I don't either. Everything seems really complicated right now for everybody.
Yeah. Everybody's just breaking down a little bit.
People are like losing it in a way that's so real.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Are you losing it?
Sound off in the comments.
Guys, sound off below. Like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh.
Like and subscribe. This episode of Busy Phillips is Doing Her Best is brought to you by Alloy Women's Health. Aging can be, let's just be real, guys, not great.
It's hard.
It's hard. People go through all kinds of things.
Can't sleep, hot flashes, brain fog,
weight gain, decreased libido. Anyway, menopause is inevitable, but it's also treatable. Did you know that almost half of women went 3+ years before seeking relief from menopause or perimenopausal symptoms? Why? Why do that to yourself? Because 43% of women reported that their doctors never even mention MHT, menopause hormone therapy, as an option for treatment. Another 40% didn't know where to go. Listen, Alloy can help you live your best, healthiest life through menopause and beyond, offering unlimited access to experts and safe, science-backed treatments for your symptoms, for your skin, for your hair, for your sexual wellness, and it's all delivered right to your door. Everything is done online from the comfort of your home or anywhere. No waiting for an appointment or in line at a pharmacy. Alloy is fast and accessible, and their treatments actually work.
What I love about Alloy is that they're experts in menopause. I've had doctors fully admit that, like, I'm not expert in this and I don't understand it. I don't know really any more about it than you do. So to know that that's Alloy's focus and that's what they know about and that's what they do is a huge relief.
It is a huge relief. All you do is you complete an intake. Alloy solutions are available by prescription, so you complete a short medical questionnaire and a patient verification. Then you design a treatment plan with a physician. You work with a menopause-trained physician to finalize a personalized treatment plan tailored to your specific needs. And then you get a 3-month supply. Alloy ships your prescriptions directly to your door with automatic refills. I'm telling you, guys, we need to continue having these conversations. And thank goodness that Alloy exists. Truly. Because they're making it accessible and easy and affordable. So listen, I cannot recommend Alloy enough. Join the 95% of women who tried Alloy and saw relief in the first 2 weeks. Wow. Head to myalloy.com/best and tell them all about your symptoms, and you'll get a fully customized treatment plan, and you'll get $20 off your first order today. Head to myalloy.com/best and enter code BEST to get $20 off your first order.
Thanks, Alloy.
Goodles! Oh, Goodles, let's eat some pasta. Let's do some mac and cheese. Oh my God, I just love that mac and cheese. I love that Goodles. I just love that Goodles.
I love it too. It's so nice to be able to have some mac and cheese, which is the funnest food on earth, but also know that I'm getting like extra nutrients and protein packed in there.
Yeah, well, you feel good about it because then you're like, I'm eating mac and cheese, but I'm doing the things that are good for me. Goodles is seriously a game changer. It's a game changer for us as adults who want to indulge in our mac and cheese. And they have all kinds of delicious flavors. The cacio e pepe, I think, is delicious. They've got like this hatch chili one, but also I just feed it to my children and they love it too.
Yeah.
And they have nutrient-packed pasta for other pasta dishes too. I made that last week. It comes in good shapes. The texture's amazing.
And it's super easy.
Very easy. Each serving has 14 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber with prebiotics, 21 vitamins and minerals from real plant sources. It's a low glycemic index food, which gives you steady energy instead of like carb crashing. And it's kosher and clean label purity award certified. Trust us, guys. You need some Goodles mac and cheese in your life. And don't forget their nutrient-packed pasta too. Pick up Goodles on your next shopping trip. It is available nationwide at major grocery stores and Target and Walmart. I know you're going to love Goodles as much as we do. You got to get into the Goodles.
How is it being back in New York?
It was okay. I mean, it's okay. It's like the weather's turning a little bit, which is nice.
That's nice.
I definitely feel like I had like a moment when I got to LA and it was like sunshine. Well, I had like a terrible travel. It was annoying.
Yeah.
My plane was delayed hours. We were just sitting on the plane.
Yeah.
My mom's like, "Who are you traveling with? I was watching your stories." I was like, "Mom, it was just like the person sitting next to me. We were just like commiserating because we'd been sitting there literally for like hours.
Yeah.
And they kept saying like, just one more thing, we got to get it signed off on and then we'll be on our way. And then it was like, just one more thing we got to get signed off on. The electrical board on the plane like had something. As soon as I walked on that plane, that's what happened.
You zapped the plane.
I zapped the plane, guys. I don't know. My energy is wild right now. It is kind of off the charts. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. It was just like it was a thing. But then I got there. I got my rental car. I drove directly to the hotel I was staying at, which Ione Sky happened to be having her book party at that day.
Love
and
her.
so I already
Love her
knew
husband.
we love her. And I love Ben. They live in Australia now. That's wild. I didn't even realize they had
That's
moved
so
to Australia,
cool.
but I live in New York, so all bets are off. Anyway, I got to see like a million people I know.
Oh,
We
nice.
were just all there. It was great. It was so nice.
Nice.
One
time we saw them at a show that our friend Lou Barlow from Dinosaur Jr. and Folk Implosion and Sebadoh, he was playing like this small show. And Ben and Ione were sitting in front of us. And Ben is like a social media friend. I don't know him well in person. I've seen him play, obviously. But we had such a moment because Matt was wearing these sneakers that are like locally made Los Angeles super comfort sneakers. And they do kind of look like Frankenstein shoes. And he was like feeling very unstylish. But then the coolest guy in the world, Ben Lee, had the same sneakers on. And it was a real win for Matt.
Wow. I love that. I love that for Matt. It was nice to see Matt.
Anyway,
He
so
seems
you got to
good.
go to Ione's book party because she has like a great book out.
Yeah, say everything. Which I just like that, but yes, but that I just was feeling like, you know, you and I talked about it a little bit when I saw you, but like it's really hard. I feel super displaced, you know, like I don't really feel at home here in New York. I definitely don't. I mean, I feel as soon as I got to LA, I was like, like this is my home. I can breathe, you
Yeah.
know, like and I was bummed I was only there for like a minute.
Right.
That sucked. But also it just was the way that it worked out. And I'm glad that I like took time to rest and get better from being so sick.
Yeah.
But also it's complicated because I'm like, I don't have a house in LA, so it's not my home. I don't
Right.
have stuff there. And I don't know where I would live. Like, I'm like, I don't know where I want to live. It was just like, I was feeling really conflicted. You know, Mark's really been wanting to move back
Yeah.
to LA, but I just don't think it's in the cards for the kids in this moment. And especially with Birdie being abroad and like whatever. So, but I have really been like sort of adamantly like, I'm not moving back to LA for whatever reason. And this was the first time that like, as soon as I got there, I was like, oh, right. This is where I live. Like this is my home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This
Like,
is for me.
They're like, even just walking into the chateau and like immediately seeing 400 fucking people that I've known for the last 25 years, you know, of like,
Right.
from like all different areas of my life. And then like later I was just sitting outside. I mean, Morgan Murphy and I went to college. We went to Loyola Marymount. But like we were friends when we were 19.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've known her. We went to LMU together. We lived in the same really terrible, really gross apartment complex in the flight landing path at LAX at the same time. But like, you know, and then even like at the chateau later that night, George, who's plays under the name Twin Shadow, was there like having dinner with his, I don't know if it's his girlfriend, but like on a date or whatever. And like, it was like, I know him, you know, like I just like know everyone. And that doesn't happen to me in New York. Like I go to, you know, people are like, but in New York, things just happen. You're like out and you see people, you know, and I'm like, I don't. I don't fucking see anybody I know. I don't fucking live here. Like, I've lived here for 5 years, but I don't feel like I'm out and I'm like, oh my God, there's
Girl,
so-and-so. I can like sit and have coffee or like
I
have.
lived there forever and it doesn't, I'm sorry. I love a lot of things about New York, but here are the things that are really hard there, in my opinion. It's very hard to be social. Your job is everything. Everybody's job is everything to them there. And so if you don't have a job that you go to every day where you see people every day, you don't know anyone, you know? And it's like, my heart has gone out to you a million times because I know I saw your story where you said like your house that you don't love, that you're going back to a house that you don't love. Your house is beautiful.
Oh my God, my house is incredible.
It's
just FYI.
Gorgeous.
It's a great fucking house, guys.
Right. But of all the types of places you could live in New York, it's surprising for you because all you really care about is a window and light.
I know,
and so you should be
light.
living in a high floor on a high rise if you're going to be in New York.
Yeah. I mean, but that's why I loved Casa Kismet. That was like my favorite. It was my favorite place. Like, I felt so comfortable and right there.
Right.
Like, I loved it. I loved that place, but it wasn't, I couldn't live there with the kids because it wasn't big enough.
Right.
And
it started to not make sense. Right. I get it. It's hard.
Well, it just didn't make sense when Mark and I decided not to do the nesting thing anymore, which definitely makes sense for us.
Right.
But, and then like TBH, we really talked about who was going to stay in this place that we had like sort of established as like the family home.
Right.
And it kind of made more sense for it to be me.
Right.
Like, we talked a lot about it.
Yeah,
and
of course.
It kind of just made more sense for it to be me to stay in this place. And like, so that's just what we did. And it did make more sense. It does make more sense. And also it's not my like preference of like how to live here in New York. You're right. Yeah. Like, I want to live in a building where I like have a view and lots of light and big windows.
And by the way, like neighbors and, you know, you like that, you know. I mean, we had a great apartment. We were so lucky. We bought this amazing like loft in Brooklyn before, like just on the edge of when Brooklyn was becoming a thing. And everybody loved it because it was such a great party apartment. You know, like we had 2 floors. Nobody in New York City has 2 floors. And it was huge and high ceilings. And all our friends who were young loved it because it was so fun to go to a party there. But parties are at night. During the day, it was dark and brick and dusty and depressing. And like, it wasn't until we had Eli and he was a little toddler and he was like, there's outside right there, outside our window, and we can't go outside there. And we were like, no, buddy, like no one goes back there. And he was like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I want to go out there, right outside the window. And we were like, okay. And then like other things happened. Like there was a shooting in the park near us while I was on the phone with Matt when, you know, Matt was there with the kids playing and they had to go under a bench. That was frightening. And then like 9/11 happened and we were like, we're out of here. New York is a great city, but it really makes you pay. Like not just financially, like it makes you pay psychically and emotionally for everything, I think. It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard. And like, and I think if I were a person who went to college here or a person who lived here or a person who, I don't know, like if I did Broadway, you know what I mean? And I was like a part of that community and I knew all of those people, like that would be different.
Right.
But it's like even Jenny Mullen, who I fucking grew up with and lives literally blocks away from me, we never fucking see each other.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's really hard. And Michelle and I like made a pact this new year. Our like deal with each other is that we were going to try for once a week to see each other. And like, we've been doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't worked out, but that it's every week. But like, it's been close. We have been close.
Yeah.
Like, closer than we were the last 4 fucking years that I've lived here.
Right.
So
it's so hard, right?
Because it's hard. Like, we've had to like make it a point to try. Do you know what I mean? Which is like, that seems crazy. Emily Beebe and I would see each other 3 times a day when I lived in LA.
Right.
And that seems crazy that like we would require cars and shit to get to each other.
Right.
But still, we were able to do it in an easier way. I don't know.
Even when you make it
hard.
a point, when it's something that's like quote unquote elective for yourself and there are no consequences for not doing it, it automatically starts to fall down the rungs of priority. And I think like the more you love the person that you make that agreement with, the easier it is for it to fall down, because you're like, oh, you understand my life. And the other person's like, you understand my life. And you know that you'll still love each other, even if you don't do it, if you aren't able to make it one week. But like everything else is non-negotiable. Like if something falls through the cracks professionally or like educationally or all of your other responsibilities as like an adult and a parent, you can't just like let those things fall away. So then anything, it's like the podcast. Like we love doing the podcast, but we're in charge of it and we don't answer to anyone. So like sometimes it gets moved,
I got to be
Sometimes
honest with you. I don't know if I love doing the podcast. I'm not kidding. I'm just being honest. Okay. I love the people that listen to it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate on a deep level the people that have supported us for the last like almost 5 years.
Yeah.
And friends of ours who, Katie, what's up, Katie? Like, like friends of ours together or separately who I know listen every week, and like love it because they feel like they're hanging out with us and like whatever. So I love the podcast and appreciate it, but sometimes I'm like, do we really have to fucking do this podcast? like this week. Like for instance, this week.
Yeah.
And like we do have to do it because for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's like an agreement we've made together and to you guys listening to do every fucking week. And like that is a thing. Like I believe in like holding yourself accountable in those ways, right? And we have advertisers and like those ads are sold and like that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like we've got it. We have to deliver on that.
Right.
But just if I'm being honest, I'm like, we got shit to do. You and I both got shit to do this week. And like, you know what I mean? And I'm a little bit just like,
I hear you.
And then I feel like, am I cheating everybody? Are we cheating people? I don't fucking know. You know what I mean?
I think, not that you asked me. I think part of that is the ADHD. I think that, novelty is a big thing when you have ADHD, and anything that's been ongoing for a long time is hard to, and there's also like we were talking a little bit about this. We were talking a little bit about like, I don't have an ADHD diagnosis, but Busy often is like, girl, that's ADHD. She does have a formal diagnosis. But we were talking about this week about how a lot of things that we think are like big problems in our life, when you go to look at it, it's like a symptom or like a characteristic of having ADHD. There's persistent demand avoidance, which is like someone could ask you, my interpretation of it is someone could ask you or tell you that you have to do a thing that you were psyched to do 2 minutes ago, and then you don't want to do it because someone mentioned it to you, and that like flips a switch in you. There's hyperfocus, which is like the superpower of ADHD, which enables you to like really buckle down and get something done, usually like an hour before it's due, and like kick ass at it. And it also, I think, plays into like special interests, like things that you're obsessed with. It also plays into like this thing called limerence, which I've seen a lot of people talking about, where you like, I don't know, like where you just become infatuated with like some idea of something or a person, and then but it's mostly the idea, and then when it doesn't work out the way you want it to work out, it's like devastating or whatever. So all of these things, I'm like, ooh, I'm attacked. But so anyway.
Wait, what is limerence?
Limerence is,
I know, but like also witches.
Okay, it's part
There's
of
limerence and witches.
Huh?
Witches. We have
witches do
limerence. Yes, limerence is a thing with witches. Hold on. Limerence.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Limerence
of intense longing or attachment for another person.
Right.
Obsessive
and you like
thoughts,
fawn,
fantasizing,
and
irrational
and like it doesn't even have to be someone that you're interested in romantically. It's just, well, Matt used to tease me and call it mentionitis. Like he'd be like, "Oh, you really have mentionitis about that person." Like I'd be working with a person and be like, "So and so great. You know what so and so said?" And I'm sure, like being on the other end of it, he'd be like, "Oh my god, she's talking about it again."
Right.
And the weird thing is like it goes away. It pops like a bubble at some point, and you're just like, "What was I thinking? What did I even care about this so much?" But,
yeah, I've definitely had limerence with people.
Or like things, ideas of doing things. I feel like I would see it in Eli when he was little. He would get like really, when he was little, he would get really intense like ideas like, "Mom, we have to build a castle." And I'd be like with Legos, and he'd be like, "No, legitimate cinder blocks and stones. We have to build a castle." And you'd just be like, but he'd be into it for a real good long time. And then eventually he'd just be like onto something else. But like big ideas,
Big
we bought a zoo, and whoever I never saw the movie We Bought a Zoo, but I bet the person who's the main character of We Bought a Zoo had limerence, was experiencing limerence. And people with ADHD are impulsive. So that's, impulsive decision making. So sometimes if you have limerence and it's like a really wacky idea, and then you apply your impulsive decision making, then bing, bang, boom, you're in a weird situation,
I do know. I can't find what I was looking for. Limerence with witches. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
there was I read something at some point. I don't know.
Okay. Maybe it's like, if I had to guess, maybe like there's some witchcraft where you would put a spell on someone to make them have limerence for you, like a love spell.
Yes, but that wasn't what it was.
Oh, okay.
But yes, agreed. But that wasn't what it was. I know it was something else. I just can't remember what it is.
Which I don't agree with. I don't think you should put anyone under a love spell.
For sure not. Jesus. That's terrible. You know why? Because you don't know if it's, this is the whole thing. Like, you could think that a person is the person for you,
right,
that's right for you, but you could be wrong.
Yeah.
You can't fuck with that shit. You really can't fuck with that shit.
Well, especially like if you were like an ADHD witch and you had the power to put someone under a spell to love you, and you decided to do it impulsively, and then like, who knows, like 2 years in, you could be like, "Oh my God." 2 months in, you could be like, this isn't the one. And then you like went to the whole trouble of doing a spell, and you derailed that person. And this is just
and
all
you have to do it, and then you have to
that a spell worked.
Well, I don't know. I think spells work.
Maybe you got an Etsy witch to do it for you. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of witches selling spells on Etsy.
Are there?
Yeah, like you can order up a spell on Etsy from a witch to perform it for you. I don't know how well that works, but an ADHD witch is a good character.
Got to just get those vitamins just in you and in your kids, guys.
Yeah, it's
you
that
just
time
got to
of
do
year.
it. It's that time of year. And we know it. We know it because Haya has been with us since the jump. And as soon as I tried it and as soon as my kids tried it, I was like, this is it. This is where it's at. Because I am one of the people that had a terrible experience with children's vitamin and my older child because it was all gummy. It was all junk.
All
and
sugar.
It got stuck in her teeth and it was all sugar. And she had tons of cavities. And that was terrible for me because I thought I was doing something good for my kid. And then, no, was not. But that's where Haya, that's literally why Haya was made, truly. It's a pediatrician approved, super powered, chewable vitamin. Haya fills the most common gaps in modern children's diets to provide the full body nourishment our kids need with a yummy taste they love. It's formulated with the help of nutritional experts. Haya is pressed with a blend of 12 organic fruits and veggies. Then it's supercharged with 15 essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamins D, B12, C, zinc, folate, and many, many others to help support immunity and energy, brain function, mood, concentration, teeth, bones, and more. All the things your kids need. It's non-GMO, it's vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, nut-free, and everything else you can imagine. But it really is delicious because they press it with those fruits and veggies. So it tastes really good. It's a yummy taste. It's like very delightful. To be honest with you, it's a delightful children's chewable vitamin.
Yeah, and it comes in like a little personalizable bottle that's reusable. Every kid loves it. It's so fun.
Yeah, and the packaging, so it comes straight to your door. One less thing to worry about when you're out and about. And that you use the little refillable bottle, better for the environment. The kids decorate the bottle with stickers. It's very cute. And I just highly recommend Haya vitamins. I have friends now that have younger kids, and I've gotten their kids on Haya vitamins. They're great vitamins. We've worked out a special deal with Haya for their best-selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim the deal, you got to go to hayahealth.com/busy. The deal is not available on the regular website. Go to hayahealth.com/busy and get your kids the full body nourishment they need to grow into healthy adults. Oh, Helix. Everybody needs a new mattress. It's Helix. Guys,
everybody does need a new mattress.
You need a new mattress. If you're having issues sleeping, listen to me. You got to do it. You got to look at how old your mattress is. You think you just got a new mattress and then you're going to look and you're going to be like, oh my God, that was a decade ago. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. That's what's going to happen to you. It happened to me.
Yeah. And by the way, everybody's spending all this money to get these cool devices, Apple Watch, Oura Ring, all these things that monitor your sleep. And they're very useful, but I guarantee you that for a lot of you, it's telling you you're not sleeping well. And
right.
I've got the solution.
You do. It's a new mattress. It's a new Helix mattress.
Yes.
But it is truly a game changer for your sleep. And what happens is that you take a little sleep quiz. They match you with the perfect mattress. They've got all different kinds of mattresses to choose from. Mattresses for people that run hot, big and tall sleepers. They've even got kids mattresses. Helix has kids mattresses. And they tell you which mattress is right for you. It shows up at your door. You try it out. You've got 100 nights to try out that mattress. And if it doesn't work, they will come and get it. They will give you that refund. No questions asked. You've got nothing to lose except
insomnia.
Yeah, you could lose your insomnia. That's exactly right. That's what I was like. I was trying to think what it is. Yeah, insomnia. You've got
100
nothing
nights
to
try it, but you're gonna keep it.
Right.
Swear.
Well, they've got their March Madness sale on, 20% off site-wide, guys. So go to helixsleep.com/best to get 20% off site wide. That's helixsleep.com/best for 20% off sleep wide. Yes, sleep wide. Site wide.
Sleep site wide.
Sleep site wide. helixsleep.com/best. I'm obsessed with this like tarot card reader
Yeah.
on the internet, and she cracks me up. But I don't know where she's from. But she like has an accent, like an Eastern European accent, and it's like really, really highly addictive for me to listen to her talk about her. Like I don't know if anyone else is like in that part of Instagram, but I get it like delivered directly to me, those tarot card readers for the collective or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, Cookie, you know what? I think fuck this guy. Fuck this. This is what I'm saying to you. Okay, so now we've got love coming in. Okay. Like, it's like so mesmerizing. I want to play her in something.
Oh my God.
Play her.
That's hilarious. There's this, I think it must be like an ABC show, but I don't have like television. I just have only streaming apps. So whatever, it's a show that somehow filtered down to one of my streaming apps. But it's like a crime kind of show, like a Dateline type of show, but about crimes, not about murders. And Whoopi Goldberg is the narrator. And there's one about like scam psychics. And they like talk to this private investigator that when people give like $500,000, they wind up giving like $500,000 to this psychic that keeps saying that they're going to cleanse them for like $30,000. And then they're like, it didn't work. We have to try it again. But one of the places that they went deep on was this place in New York City that I used to always give people gift cards to when I lived there to go get their palm read or whatever. Like, a fun, for entertainment purposes only. But it wasn't, it was like a woman's name was like Madam whatever. But then it wasn't even the same woman. So it just had been passed down over time to some new woman that was like scamming people. And then I was really hoping that no one I ever gave a gift card to got scammed.
Yeah, don't get scammed out there, guys.
I was surprised. What was surprising for me was the people that were like giving testimony, like saying like, I got scammed and I gave this woman $100,000. And I'd be like, that's brave. I don't know if I would admit that.
$100,000?
Yeah, because like, have you ever been, and I have had this happen, like again, for entertainment purposes, I've gone to like, get my fortune told or like get my palm read or whatever, go see a psychic. And they'll say like, oh, I need to like burn a candle for you to like clear this energy. And it's like $700. Do you want to do that? It's like upselling at like a hairstylist when they try to sell you like the leave-in conditioner that they used on you, but worse.
No.
And you don't get any conditioner.
But I've never had that experience. I don't know.
That's happens.
Weird, though.
It happens. And I guess like once you say yes to it, then that person automatically knows that you're like open to that, and that like try for more,
I guess, yeah. And then they just take $100,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like the Tinder swindler.
I just saw a thing where, someone posted this. I don't know if it's true, but it's like the plot of that. What was that movie? Thelma this year.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Yeah, but people loved it.
It was
John really wanted me to watch it. He loved it.
It's very funny. He
totally thought it was the best.
But somebody was posting that like their mom got scammed, maybe possibly like through Venmo or something. Their mom got scammed for like a chunk of money. I'm not sure what amount. And then, or their grandmother. And then, but the person's phone number, the scammer's phone number was part of like, it was it was like information that she had. And she was so pissed off when the family member said, oh shit, I think you got scammed, that she then called the phone number and she was like, you scammed me and I'm furious. And they were like, oh, I feel so bad. Give me your debit account information and I'll put the money back. And they're like, guess what she did?
Oh, wait, I saw this. Was this on Instagram, Twitter, X?
It might have been on Instagram or Threads. I'm not on Twitter. I nuked that account. But
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what my thing is, but I still keep it so that I can like look at shit. I don't even know. Mine could have been taken over by somebody. Do you know what I mean?
I know. Mine got hacked toward the end, and someone who used to work for Twitter helped me like fix it or whatever. But then I just shut it down when, you know. Which I'm sad. I worked really hard for that Twitter account and like put a lot into it over the years. I don't know what I think I was getting out of it, but
I don't know. You got a lot of friendships out of it, and you got like some work relationships and
totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like at the end, it was just tumbleweeds, and you know.
Should we pull some cards for this week?
Sure, do it.
Because this is.
I'm
like
not buying a candle from you though, to clear my energy.
Eclipse. It's an eclipse. You're not supposed to do rituals, I think, on eclipses necessarily.
All right.
I'm trying to get in to get Botox, and they're saying that I can't, and she's booked. And I'm just like, guys, I can't. I need some Botox.
Don't make you do it yourself.
I'm not. I will. You know what I mean? I'll order that shit online. Also, you know what else I like recently saw, and I'm kind of obsessed with it? Has anyone seen these like salmon sperm facials where they like inject salmon sperm into your fucking face? So gross. But I'm kind of into it. I'm like into anything at this point. Yeah. Why not? Just do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever makes you happy, guys. The world is ending.
Have you ever used a product that has like pieces of coral in it that act like microneedling? Like it's like, and then it like microneedles your face and then it dissolves?
No.
They're called,
I'm into it.
I think they're called spicules, but they're from the ocean. And they like microneedle your face, but you don't need to.
How? Where do you get these?
I don't know. I'll look it up and show it to you. But I have wanted to try it, but I'm like,
I want it all.
I feel like it could be dangerous and I wouldn't want to do it before something important.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to see. I'm going to pull my oracle cards. Ooh, my food arrived. I won't eat, guys. I will not eat on the phone. I mean, on the whatever this is, podcast. Because I know you guys hate it, even though I'm starving. That's okay. I'm going to wait. Okay. What are we being met with?
Okay.
What do we need to call in?
Okay.
To call in or let go? To call in? Wait, no, what do we need to let go of? What do we need to let go of? Okay. Yeah. What do we need to call in? This is all right. This is really, and where is it headed? Oh my God, shut up. Come on. Come on.
What?
God, these cards never fucking fail me. I'm telling you. Marcella Kroll really figured it out. These are so good. What we're being met with is good fortune. We're being met with good fortune. I know maybe it doesn't seem like that for some people, but we are. I think we're being met with good fortune this week.
Okay.
Things are happening. Things are shifting. You and me. I think that there's some good fortune happening this week.
Things are starting to
shift, align,
yeah,
happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like the universe is giving us a blessing. That's what we're being met with. I think this is for everybody. You guys can just take what you need. It's a powerful time to manifest. Yeah, this is good. Okay.
Well, we are powerful. We're seeing that, you know?
Yeah, yes.
Like people keep asking, like, who's doing something? And we're doing something, like, you know, without going down the road of what every person is doing. Like, I think a lot of us have seen our power have some effect on some things that we maybe thought we were powerless against. So keep going.
Keep going. What do we need to let go of? Message. I think this is interesting. Like, stop looking for secret, hidden messages. That's what, like, let go of the idea that, like, you need, like, you need permission, I think, like a text or a call or like some kind of message.
Yeah, and also my
You know what I mean?
interpretation of that is like when people are like, what do you think this person means by this? I'm like, I think they were pretty clear about what they meant. And if you're wondering, then that probably means that they were pretty clear.
Right.
Like sometimes their lack of clarity is the clarity. Does that make sense?
Of course. Yeah. Stop waiting for that message. What do you need to call in? We need to call in gratitude. I'm a big believer. We got to start writing down what we're grateful for every day. If you just do it, if you just think of 3 to 5 things every day.
Yeah.
Even on those days where it's like dark in your brain and in the world.
Yeah.
And maybe in your personal life. Just think of 3 to 5 things. Write them down.
Yeah.
And then you get to look back on it and you're like, yeah, I was grateful. Even sometimes if it's just like, I'm grateful for Gina and her little red bows in her hair that she loves.
Yeah.
She got new red bows.
I saw.
She's so cute. And where is it all headed, guys? Boom, full moon card just popped right out. Come on. You can't make it up, but that's what's happening. Full moon.
What's the interpretation of the full moon? Where it's headed.
Where it's headed. I mean, a culmination, a completion of a cycle in time, magic. The full moon has the power to magnify your dreams. It can take away anything that's not in alignment with your dreams. Be open to the magic and the wonders of all things. Feminine, powerful. Bring all of that receptive energy into your life and your projects and your rituals. I think that's pretty good.
That's a good card pull.
Especially since it is the full moon. That feels right.
Yeah, that feels right. Thanks for doing that.
I just feel like maybe we just need it. As I was talking about the tarot card readers that keep popping up for me.
Oh my gosh. I know that's one thing I do miss about, I deleted my TikTok as well, and I miss the tarot card and the astrology girlies, as they say.
Well, you can get them on Insta. They're all
know.
it's the same crossover.
Yeah.
It's the same girls. I'm like, it's the same girls. It just is. It just is. Do you know what I decided I'm going to do in this little alcove that I've made an office?
Yeah. What?
Well, I was going to do all of it in cork so that I could put push pins and pictures and stuff. But I think
like
I'm just
those string solving mysteries.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I basically need to do that, right? All the time. I'm solving all the mysteries. But now I think I'm going to do wallpaper back here. And then I think I'll just do the cork on the sides. Is what I think.
That works.
That's what I think I'm going to do.
Okay.
That's
Did you pick wallpaper?
No, I ordered some samples.
Oh, that's good. Here's what I'll say about you is you are decisive about wallpaper.
I love a wallpaper. Emily Beebe's still trying to decide.
How long has she had those samples?
4 years. As long as I've known her. 20, 28, 40 years.
Emily Beebe's been wanting to wallpaper this certain like a little hallway in her house. Her house is so cute and like perfect. I love it. And I think wallpaper would be so good in there. And that she's had these wallpaper samples for a really long time. And
it's literally, it has actually been 2.5 to 3 years is for real. I think it's been 2.5 years.
Yes. Every once in a while when you're visiting, she'll pull out the samples and you'll have like a new conversation about the wallpaper. And so the last time I was there, I think she had really narrowed it down to this one wallpaper that didn't have like a traditional just repeating pattern. It was like a pattern that then morphed into something else that was like the area of interest on the wallpaper. And she was like, I think she had honestly chosen that wallpaper. I think she was like ready to go. Like, I finally have chosen, I'm going to order this wallpaper tomorrow. And then I went on the website and I looked up and the where the interesting thing happened on the wallpaper was taller than her ceiling.
No.
And there was like no way to like make it fit or whatever. And it just like telling her that news, I felt so bad. I felt like I was a real dream crusher. And then I was saying that they're saying on the website that you can custom make the wallpaper to like shrink down the pattern so that the interesting part would happen within your ceiling height. And she was like, no, it won't be as good. Like it's perfect how it is now. And so I feel like then that one was unpicked and we're back to square one.
Oh my God.
I felt terrible. But wallpaper is, I get it. It's like, it's a lot of work. And once you pick it, you better like it.
Well, yeah, that's true. But also, it's not that deep. Just fucking pick some wallpaper. My point truly is that I feel like she's going to pick one of those wallpapers and they're going to be like, that was discontinued a year and a half ago. Like that wallpaper doesn't even exist anymore.
That's also a
You know what I
possibility.
mean? Because
Yeah.
it's just like, at this point, I'm like, what are we doing? There's new wallpaper in the world.
Yeah.
Go get new. I ordered one of the samples I ordered, I think is really cute. And it's like this Los Angeles toile.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was
that.
thinking that could be cute behind me. Yeah.
That's cute. Are you going to put it up yourself?
I mean, no.
That's
No.
good. I think that's smart. I've been trying to put up wallpaper myself and I keep
No.
quitting.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Peel and stick, yes, but like for real wallpaper, no.
Peel and stick, I cannot do.
Oh, I like doing peel and stick.
I'm really bad at it. It's very
But you know the
humbling.
secret. You got to use a little bit of real glue
Okay.
on the corners, on the edges.
I might have already talked about this on the podcast
Yeah.
about the peel and stick. Like they say it's repositionable and like usable, like reusable wallpaper. And here's what I think happened. Eli and I tried to do it together and he was so concerned with repositioning it to be absolutely perfect that it then like stretched out the wallpaper that was already on the wall. And so it would never line up. And I kept yelling at him to stop removing it. And it was just, it was a genuine old-fashioned family shit show is what I think happened. And so now we have like a half wallpapered laundry room and then half the rolls are in a laundry basket just for months. And we were trying to do the easiest part of the room. So
Why don't you just get a TaskRabbit? You know what I mean?
because I'm like, what if that person does a shitty job? Then I'll be.
So what? Then, I mean, I don't know. Then you're like, this was a bad job, but it wasn't, but it's done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes
I
I'm
know
just
what you're
like,
saying.
I don't know.
Well, that's
I
like a
need to
very
go-
ADHD thing too, to be like, oh, I'm going to wallpaper my laundry room. And then like I'm all gung ho about it. And then cut to no.
Cut to no.
But then, I'm also weird about getting help with stuff. So, I really half made my bed and I'm lying in it. So
You half made your bed. I just got my new Thrive box and I'm so excited.
oh, that is so exciting. They're coming up on their 10th anniversary, I think.
I know. And for over 10 years, Thrive Cosmetics has celebrated the strength and beauty of women, but not just about makeup. It's about a commitment to being your best self, to thrive in every moment, to empower others to do the same, and to give back. Thrive Cosmetics beauty products are certified 100% vegan and cruelty-free, made with clean, skin-loving ingredients, high performance and trademarked formulas, and uncompromising standards. I was on a commercial shoot this week, and literally everyone in the glam trailer was talking about how it is the best mascara that anyone has tried.
The
All of
Liquid
it.
Lash Extensions Mascara.
That's it. You guys have seen it on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. It's like viral, gone viral. But I'm just telling you, like, it's viral in my brain because it is the only flake-free tubing mascara formula that dramatically lengthens and defines your lashes from root to tip. And it's the only one that I have used that really doesn't transfer and really lasts all day long. But then when it comes off with warm water, it just like kind of rolls right off very easily.
Yeah.
And my lashes are stronger and like honestly longer than ever.
Yeah.
And it's the best mascara. It's the best mascara on the market. I'm saying to you right now, it's the best mascara on the market. That's bottom line, full stop, best mascara on the market. You cannot buy better mascara than Liquid Lash Extensions mascara from Thrive Cosmetics. You can't.
Yeah.
Period.
And I love the Sheer Strength Hydrating Shine Lip Tint. I love all of their lip products, every single one. But I've been really into the Sheer Strength Hydrating Shine Lip Tint because
I like it because it hydrates, and especially like as we're changing seasons.
Yes.
You know, your lips get dry. It's weird. But you need this like hydration. It's not sticky, which I really like. And it's just, they make your lips really soft and beautiful. And the Brilliant Eye Brightener is my other thing. Like if I had to pick 3 items to throw in my bag right now, I would get that Brilliant Eye Brightener. I would do my Liquid Lash Extensions mascara and the eyelash curler. And I would do a Sheer Strength Hydrating Shine Lip Tint. That's what I would do. And that's it. And you know what I mean?
You're good to go.
I'm just saying, you're good to go. Guys, celebrate the women in your life with Thrive Cosmetics, luxury beauty that gives back. Right now, you can get an exclusive 20% off your first order at thrivecosmetics.com/best. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/best for 20% off your first order. We love you, Thrive Cosmetics. We love you.
Happy anniversary.
Really the best mascara in the world.
It is.
It really is. Some days winding down feels almost impossible. I can already tell this is one of those days. For me,
oh no.
I can tell.
Yeah.
But that's when I reach for the THC gummies from Cornbread Hemp. That's when I'm like, I need my cornbread hemp in my life right now.
Right, because I just really haven't been into like having a drink before bed because I feel like I'm getting to that age where that helps less. It does the opposite of helping for me to have a drink. So there's a healthier way for me to have like a little happy hour to take the edge off, and it's THC gummies from Cornbread Hemp. They're perfect.
They're America's only USDA organic THC gummy made with real THC, organic ingredients, no synthetics, 100% legal, ships directly to your door. Perfect for unwinding and kicking back and enjoying the moment without an alcohol hangover or feeling gross or whatever.
Yeah.
All the products are third-party lab tested for safety and purity. And honestly, I am very into Blueberry Breeze. That's my favorite. And there's also the Blood Orange Bliss is delicious as well.
Yeah.
Guys, it's a healthier way to relax and unwind. No guilt, no alcohol, no regrets, just a better way. So listen, right now, Busy Phillips is doing her best. Listeners can save 30% on your first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/best and use code BEST at checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/best. Code BEST. Cornbread Hemp. This is the good life. What are you doing your best at this week?
What am I doing my best at this week? I crowdsourced getting a haircut and I went to get a haircut. So that's good.
That is good.
That's like, it had been too long. Mm-hmm. And I got I went to like a nice place and got a fancy haircut instead of just going to like a $20 place and being like, wow, I wish, that I had like more of an experience, instead of like, there's nothing wrong with a $20 place. But like sometimes you just want a little bit of an experience where someone's like talking to you about like your hair texture and, there's a little bit of a difference between a $20 20-minute haircut and like,
Yes, of course there is.
Going to a salon. But I was happy that I did it, and I was happy that, I treated myself to a haircut. That's good.
I'm happy for you too. I think that's great. I was debating if I wanted to cut my hair or grow it out.
Yeah.
And I think I've decided to grow it out.
Wow.
Yeah, guys. That's what I decided. So that's where we're at for me.
How long are
personally.
you growing it?
I don't know.
Wow.
We'll see.
Okay. We'll see. We'll wait and see.
I'll take some vitamins. I don't know. Hair growth vitamins. Do they work? Maybe.
What's the longest your hair has ever been?
I've had really long hair.
Have you? Like
when we did Busy Tonight, my hair was pretty long, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty long. Yeah. Kim Kelly hair was long.
Oh, Kim Kelly hair is so long.
Yeah.
Covering my nipples. That's like mermaid hair.
Yeah.
Mermaid hair is always like the thing, you know?
Yeah. What are you doing your best at this week?
Well, I think I did my best at like taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I think I was definitely like, that's not an easy thing for me to do.
Yeah.
To like chill. And I think I really chilled. I didn't push it. That's crazy for me. You know? Yeah. It is. Oh God, Mercury goes retrograde on Saturday, guys.
I feel like it goes retrograde so much now.
It does.
It's not the best. But I mean, it doesn't always mean bad things.
No.
And like, by the way, like if you apply logic to it, like things that are bad for you are delightful for other people, you know,
yes.
Especially in the current situation. So Mercury retrograde doesn't mean universally bad for everyone usually.
Wow. Yeah. I like don't love horoscope apps anymore, I feel like. They've let me down.
I feel like, well, again, it's like just contributes to the noise and they're very insistent. A lot of them. I'm like, horoscope app, do you need to text me 4 to 5 times a day? Like, I think once a day is how much I used to read it in the newspaper, you know?
Mm-hmm. But Channy, I love still. But Channy is saying like, we got to declutter this week. Which is so funny because this woman is coming right now and she's Michelle's organizer.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Is Michelle super organized?
Well, she's a Virgo. So yeah, she is. I mean, she is no matter what.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is like you kind of exist in that space. I am not, clearly.
Yeah.
I hoard. Yeah. I keep it all. Anyone who knows me knows this.
It's hard.
It is hard. I like things. Remember, everything brings me joy.
I'm not organized for myself, but I am super good at figuring out solutions to like, if people are like, what is wrong with this room? I feel like I have that little bit of vision where I'm like, oh, because you're using the room wrong.
Mm.
You know? Like I apply it I apply logic to it where I'm like, what do you want to do in this room? That's my first question.
Right.
What 3 things are the most important things you do in this room? And let's make it possible.
And let's make it possible. I need like, yeah.
What do you need?
Lot of things. I need a lot of things. I need a lot of things to help me. I need like an organizational system that like works.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the best organizational system is the one that you can do. You know?
Right. That's guys, truer words from Casey Sandwich. See my little lumen?
That was cute. Yeah, I saw
Severance.
People getting that press kit. The Severance press kit was like a facsimile of the lumen vending machine for the workers with little treats in it.
It was kind of fun. It was a cute thing. It was definitely cute. Well, listen, this is a short podcast, but we got a bop. We got things we got to do. You and me.
We do. We're getting ready to get back to the QVC
grind.
show.
I know.
Things are happening.
And I'm doing this trip first with the kid. And Also, there's some Thrilling Adventure Hour shows that are happening if you're in Los Angeles or Chicago.
Nice.
This month and next month.
Nice.
Yeah. End of this month, LA. Mid-April, Chicago.
Okay.
Second week of April, Chicago.
Okay.
Thrilling Adventure Hour. You can just go look for tickets. If you're in New York and want to go to the 92nd Street Y for this talk tomorrow that I'm doing with Lindsay Rush, who's on Instagram as Mary Oliver's drunk cousin. I think is that her?
Yeah.
But she's like a poet. She's great.
Yeah.
Come see me do that. I'll be coming straight from Cricket's play performance.
Oh.
I know. I don't know what her play is, but we're going to find out. It's like some version of The Outsiders. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
But like they wrote it. The kids wrote it.
That's super cool because, the author of The Outsiders wrote that when she was a teenager. So,
well, I think that was the teacher's idea.
That's super cool.
I know. Cricket's cool. I'm excited to hang with her. She's really cool. Yeah, I'm going to go try to organize my shit right now. Get rid of everything.
Well, good luck. I hope
you.
it feels good to be in an organized place where you know where what you want is and where you've gotten rid of things that aren't doing anything for you anymore.
Totally. Yes.
Yeah.
It is good.
All right. Well, good luck to all of you in whatever you're up to. I don't think we're going to do a podcast next week because you'll be away in London.
I'm traveling.
No. But, maybe we'll do something fun on the Substack or something. And still working on grouping the group chats. Taken a while, but faster than ChatGPT.
Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
That's my advertisement for myself. It might take a minute, but it's faster than ChatGPT.
And you know what? That's saying something. That's except that it's not really because I guess ChatGPT was real slow.
Ugh. Don't like it.
Or
Fuck
non-existent.
You're
or
right.
non-existent. Fuck
You're
that
right.
guy. You know what? Fuck that guy. If that guy can't give us what we need, fuck that guy.
Yeah, and also fuck him anyway. Like,
Yeah.
he says he's giving us what we need, but he's really taking.
He's not. It's
like a real
he's bad
metaphor.
for the environment. And he's bad for the environment.
Yeah.
This is
All
like
right.
all men, I would say. Bad for the environment. Bad for the environment. And just taking more than they're giving. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even talk about the play Liberation. If you're in New York or if you can go see this play Liberation before it closes April 6th, highly, 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 highly recommend.
Okay. And then I want to recommend Shauna the Mom. She's on TikTok and she's on Instagram. And on my group chat, we chat about her all the time because we're so invested. She does these little skits about family dynamics. And she plays all these characters. And it's so great. But my group chat is so invested in what's going on with the characters, which is so funny because we all work in entertainment and we're glued to this. But I went to recommend her to someone the other day and saw that she was following me on Instagram, and I was so starstruck and sent her a message oh my God, I love you so much. And so check out Shauna the Mom.
How do you spell it?
SHAWNA.
Oh, SHAWNA. See, I didn't know that would be there would be a W.
Shauna is spelled many different ways.
I got it. Follow back.
There you go.
I'm
There you
following
go.
her.
Yeah, her name's Shauna Lander, but I'm obsessed with her and everything she does. I just love her so much. And so I wanted to shout her out because she was very kind about my DMs being like, oh my God, I love you. I didn't know you were following me.
Oh my God, that's really funny. Cute. All right.
Good luck organizing.
Good shout out.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. And me? I don't know. Who are you talking to? Me?
I was talking to everybody for joining us and wishing
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
good luck.
talking to. Love you guys. We love you.
We love you, and we'll talk to you not next week, but the week after.
Yeah. Bye.
I
Oh no.